How you guys doing? NoFap Day 12 of 90. Um, it was really good day. It was actually what was yesterday? What was it? It was what was it? It was Friday, I think. No, it was Thursday. It was Thursday. Um, it was pretty it was a really good day outside. It was like 74 degrees, something like that. It was a really bright day. But I had a couple. It was a pretty decent. I had a couple of interactions with people, and I feel like it went well. Um, I feel like especially talking to females, if it's something that you struggle with, I feel like like once you do it, you can practice like the tactics you learn like from the internet or whatever. As far as like even anybody talking to anybody, as far as like a confident conversation or whatnot, I feel like it's definitely not that bad once you get into it. I think it's just all about relaxing and not rushing your words too much and just listening more than you speak because um, it's definitely better. It's when you go too long without speaking to a human being, especially like people, even strangers, people who you don't like strangers, people you don't know. Um, it's definitely a good skill just to be able to speak to anybody, no matter who they are. You don't know them at all, but you can you can speak to them with confidence. I feel like it's a good skill to have because if all you do all day just avoid people, and don't talk to anybody, it's kind of like the cases with people where kids get kidnapped from their parents when they're young and they get held and they get like held with the pedophile do for like their whole life and they never go to school, so they really never know how to speak that well. If you don't speak at all, and you lock, and you just confine into your mind all day, you're definitely going to not. When somebody does speak to you, you are gonna rush out. You're not gonna know what to say. You're not gonna know. You're gonna be cutting them off. It's not gonna be natural because you're not used to speaking. And so I had a couple of good interactions yesterday. A couple of good interactions. It definitely. The more you speak, I notice the more I speak. Especially like in like short ranges, the more confident I feel just being able to speak to anybody. So yeah, man. Um, Getting a little better with that, but I am slipping a little bit as far as like habits like meditation in the morning and at night, like the past 2 nights I just been falling asleep while I'm meditating, which was more mainly because I before I go to sleep I like watch Netflix, and so usually I end up getting tired. I may doze off for like 15 minutes, wake back up, and I'm just like, man, I don't feel like doing this, so I just go to sleep. So I'm gonna have to start instead of not watching anything in the bed, whether it be in the morning or at night, especially at night because it's really no use of laying down in the bed and just watching movies and whatnot because you can did that when you're awake. I guess you can say the morning time too. There's no point in watching movies in the morning when you wake up. When you can just literally get up and just watch it somewhere. But I guess the morning time is different because you're already up. But at nighttime when you're trying to get sleep and you're watching movies and stuff and it's holding back your sleep schedule, I feel like that can be detrimental. And so I haven't meditated the past 2 nights. I haven't felt like doing my push-ups, but I did some this morning. I just have to, I just have to lie back down and realize that a lot of things that are good for us, that are healthy for us, we're not gonna feel like doing, and especially on NoFap because um, the more you go on NoFap, it's gonna seem taboo to some people, but the more you go on NoFap, I guess depends on how much you were addicted. The more you go on NoFap, the less you're gonna feel like doing positive habits. It can work differently for different people because I know. For me personally, the longer I go, something like 10, because I haven't really got past like 40 days. I think my longest was like 42 days. But as much as I've been fapping, 42 days is not that. It's not long enough for me to really, my brain to really change and whatnot. For doing any significant changes as far as like all of the pathways that have been created. But the longer you go, it's like the less you feel like doing stuff because when that sexual urge starts to build up, you really don't feel like doing anything because you're frustrated. You just feel like busting that nut. And so I feel like you have to just focus. You have to focus and really know that a lot of times you're not gonna feel like doing things, but you have to do it. If you push through it and do it whether you like it or not, that's when you really see benefits. Because if all you do is if you just wait to feel motivation to do things, because if you wait to feel motivation we all feel that little jolt of motivation. We just like doing a lot of things. I'm gonna start eating healthy. I'm gonna start doing it. Your brain gets flooded with all these positive things you want to do. what happens the next day you wake up, you don't feel like doing, you don't even do one of the things you said you were gonna do because it's all like, it's all like, it's just that initial high. I keep forgetting the term, but it's all just that initial. You get that initial jolt of energy, and you get excited about it. So you start, you really happy. Turns out, then just for the next stage, for you just to not do anything you said you was gonna do, because I feel like a lot of times we rely too much on that little feeling because it feels good. It feels good to get that little jolt of motivation, but if you just sit there and rely on that to do things, first of all, you're not gonna be successful in NoFap. Second of all, in life, you're not gonna really be consistent with anything because you're literally waiting for just to feel good about doing something, and you're gonna wait for a long time because like I said, all feelings are temporary, and that includes not feeling like even not being motivated is a temporary feeling. And so you just have to ride the wave, and just do what you know you need to be doing anyway. Because if you don't do it, you're not gonna really grow. Let me to comments really quickly. But it was a pretty successful day. My guy Broken Warrior says, "Congrats on day 11, bro. We got this. I'm not far behind. I'm not far behind you on day 7. That's good, bro. Keep it up, bro. Keep it up. You're halfway there, 2 weeks." My guy Joseph Asadi says, "I wanted to ask you a question. I'm on day 2 right now." He says, "I'm on day 2 right now, and I have a question. I wanted to ask you a question. I'm on day 2 right now, and I felt some libido, so I edged through masturbation. However, I didn't go through any visual stimuli like porn. I stopped just before I reached orgasm, but like 2 drops leaked out because of premature ejaculation. I didn't reach orgasm. I didn't watch porn. I just edged, and what happened? I didn't feel that any of my day 2 benefits went away, and I was still productive in my case studying for exams. So should I reset my streak, or should I brush it off and stay strong and keep it going?" And me personally, I would definitely reset my account because but I know everybody looks at things differently. Like some people watch porn and they just because they watch porn, they still definitely watch porn. Doesn't mean that they're gonna just relapse and bust nuts and just risk binging and then just losing all their quote unquote benefits. So some people they'll just have another account. They'll just restart their porn account, so they'll still not bust nuts. But they'll just have a separate account on the side. So like if I went 50 days no masturbation, no porn, and I watch porn, I'll keep going without masturbating. They have a separate account on the side. Like if you watch porn and you went like 50 days no PMO, no masturbation, no orgasm, and you watch porn, instead of just relapsing and saying, okay, I watch porn, so I'm just gonna bust a nut. They'll just like start over counting, like, okay, I'm on day 1 no porn, day 2 no porn, but still they'll be like day 55 or whatever with no masturbation, or no masturbation, no edging or whatnot. But me personally, I would reset my calendar just basically off the principle of if you give your I think about it like this: if you edge and you say to yourself, well, I'm not going to reset my calendar. Now I'm not saying reset your calendar means just go ahead and whatever. Now I'm not saying just go ahead and bust that nut because you watched you edge. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that me personally, I would go ahead and reset my calendar just based on a principle. And in the calendar, it's not really a big deal, man. It's not really a big deal. A lot of times we look at setting our calendars back as such a bad thing, but really it's not all that bad because it's one of the things where you reset it and you just leave it alone because like, okay, I edge, I messed up, we're gonna reset it, we're gonna start back over, and that should be it. Because but a lot of times we look at it as, okay, I reset my calendar, now I'm back on day 1, now I'm losing my benefit and all that stuff, and really on day 2 is not really enough to see any sort of benefits at all unless you literally just started NoFap and you were addicted to pornography. But day 2 you're not really gonna feel that much of a difference, But I would reset mine just based on principle because I feel like my brain, if we edge and we don't reset our counters, the next time we get an urge to watch porn or masturbate or edge whatever, we're gonna have more leeway to do it next time because we say, well, I'm not gonna. Well, the last time I edged, I didn't reset my counter. This time I'm gonna edge again and not reset my counter, and then it's just a cycle of you're going however many days. Edging and then giving yourself a reason to not reset your counter. And so I feel like it's one of the things where You want to make it to a point where, like, okay, I'm on day 20 and I'll edge. Okay, then I'm back on day 1. Now this time, I'm never gonna. I'm not gonna. I want to see myself get to 9 days so bad. I'm definitely not gonna edge or do anything. I'm just gonna be just clean. So you kind of motivate yourself to not edge again, because edging, I've heard, definitely is worse than actually just full blown busting a nut, because when you edge, you just mixing those chemicals around in your brain and not releasing them, so that you're building yourself up the orgasm, and you just let yourself, and you're just stopping, and if that's what and if you do that frequently in your streak, you're gonna have a bunch of chemicals, baby. And also I've definitely noticed that a lot of times edging, it can definitely give you some symptoms that you just relapse, anyway. Not necessarily you, but I'm just in general, because I've edged before when I first started NoFap, and I definitely at some point felt like I just relapsed. But yeah, man, I would definitely set my calendar, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to relapse. But just start back to day 1, because you're on day 2, day 3 now, so just reset your calendar, get a fresh new start in there with no edging and no porn. Help to help, bro. Appreciate the comment. But guy, Doc Magician says you make a very good point about how watching porn causes us to become overcritical of women's looks in the real world, because we all have that out there look. An interesting thing that I noticed is that when I'm on a decent streak, I tend to think that women look better than you actually do, and I know that it's because my increased testosterone makes you want to slay something. Yeah. I definitely noticed that too. Like especially last semester, just being in class, and looking at a girl that before I didn't think that was necessarily that attractive, and then I'm on day 14, getting a random bonus in class. And I'm looking at her, looking at her and sitting next to me, thinking to myself, she's over there looking like a full blown snack. And I'm hungry right now, but no, I'm joking. But no, yeah, but definitely, and this is actually a good feeling. It's a good feeling, just to have that energy and those thoughts to actually want to, now of course it's better to actually talk to the person rather than just sitting there thinking to yourself what you want to do and this and that. Because then it's obviously a fine line between that, between just having a healthy sexual thoughts and just being a pervert. But But yeah, it definitely feels good to have the energy up, and just actually, and I think most people notice that. Most regular women are looking, just girls in general are looking better to you, and you start to look at things like their personality and their smile, and how they carry themselves better than like their features and whatnot, and that's what I think porn does, and it makes us hyper focused on little smart details, because obviously the other porn stuff that we watch on Pornhub or whatever site you visited or visit. Obviously, you're gonna search for girls that you find them attractive. Most of the time, they're gonna have most of them, they're not gonna look like girls you see in your everyday life, unless you live like in LA or something like that. But even then, they don't let the girls that you would probably talk to in real life. They all the injections and all the surgery and all that stuff they get just for like male stimulation. It's like, and female. It makes us so focused on just all these features and whatnot that we lose sight of like poor things like personality and if the girl's family is decent people, small things like that, because features definitely on everything. Appreciate the comment, bro. My guy, Morrison Dawkins says, can we all agree that porn is evil, lower vibration, spiritual? Yeah, man, we definitely know that. Combined masturbation, man. Because when you consistently watch porn and masturbating, and you just feel like a ghoul, a zombie, and you notice that nobody wants to talk to you. You actually repelling people away from you, because a lot of times just knowing what you just did, you're so embarrassed to the point where people can see it on you, and people can literally see like the lack of self-confidence in you. So I feel like definitely, man, it's definitely bad for us spiritually. It's definitely bad for your spirit and your vibration. Because another reason why, because people say all the time, the longer they go without porn and masturbation, they start to have weird and crazy and vivid dreams. That's not for no reason. That's because your spirit is starting to wake up. But we know, man. At this point, everybody should know that it's not good for your vibration, your spirit at all. It's gonna just do nothing but keep you like sleep your whole life. But yeah, man. I see you guys soon for day 13, and as always, don't relapse.